In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to create a CNC program from scratch the simple way. Welcome to the CNC Machinist Hero channel. My name is Diego and I work with CNC training, consulting, helping students and companies all over the world. I prepared a straightforward lesson to anyone who wants to learn how to create a CNC program from scratch. On top of that, I'll show you how to structure a CNC program effectively so you can create your programs with confidence, consistency, and without getting stuck. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to learn the best CNC programming techniques. To show you how to create a CNC program from scratch, I brought this part. It's MH001. It's part number 1 of the Machinist Hero library parts, and it's a very simple rectangle. So let's analyze some of these measurements. We have a length of 300 here, a width of 200, and we have a thickness of 50 here. So these are the most important information that we need to program this part. The work offset is going to be on this corner. So this is where all the coordinates in this program are going to reference to. This point is the origin. That's our 0 part. To create a CNC program, we're going to use something called the method. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's something that really helps CNC beginners learn CNC programming. It's a basic CNC 3-step structure that helps you create CNC programs without getting a blank mind. Every CNC program that we create, we're gonna begin with a header. First program is gonna be program number 1. I'm using a FANUC controller here as reference. Every program is gonna start with a letter O and then 4 digits aside. Put our G code, that's our work offset, G54. G17 is XY plane. G21, I'm working with millimeters. If you want to work with inches, it's G20. G40 cancels tool diameter compensation. G80 cancels cane cycles. And G90 stands for absolute coordinate system. Choose tool number 1. So T stands for tool. So it's T1. M6 is for automatic tool change. G43 is our tool height compensation. So I'm going to use height number 1 because I'm using tool number 1. D number 1 for diameter number 1. G0 is for high speed. Z 100. So I want to move my tool 100 millimeters above my part. The next line, I'm going to turn on my spindle. S 5000 M3. Turning my spindle clockwise. My tool number 1 is going to be diameter 20 end mill. 20 millimeters end mill. So here I have the first part of my 3-step structure for a CNC program. Here's the header. So I have the letter H. Let's continue my CNC program. So first thing I'm going to do to begin this program is program my tool path. I have to position my tool so I can begin my tool path. So I'm going to position my tool over here so I can start going around my part. My end mill has a diameter of 20. So I have a 10 millimeter radius. To position my tool over here, I'm going to add 10 millimeters, that's my radius, plus 10 millimeters for safety, so I can get away from the part. G0, I want to go full speed. X minus 20, I want to be minus 20 here, from our 0 part to the center of our tool. And then Y, I want to be in minus 20. X minus 20, Y minus 20, so I can begin going around my part. Next step, I want to go to Z1. I want to go to full speed 1 millimeter above my part. And next step, I'm going to turn on G1. That's my program feed. G1, I want to go to Z0. And I want to use a F, that's my feed rate of 4000. So I'm positioned here, X minus 20, Y minus 20, and I'm on Z0, ready to begin my contouring. On this part, I have a thickness of 50. So my step down on Z on each pass is going to be minus 1. So I can't take all this material all at once because my tool is going to break. So I'm going to go one by one. So to repeat this program various times, I'm going to use M98 that calls a subprogram. So M98, I'm going to call program number 2. And I'm going to repeat this program 52 times. My thickness is 50. And if I'm going 1 millimeter at a time, and I repeat it 52 times, that means I'm going to Z minus 52. When the machine reads this line, it's gonna jump into my subprogram. So I have to create a subprogram. I'm gonna divide it here. Let's create program number 2. 0, 0, 0, 2. Next step, I'm gonna activate G91. That's my incremental coordinate system. My origin is gonna be at the point that the tool is. G91, G1, Z -1, F 4000. So I'm at Z0, and from that point, I'm going down 1 millimeter. I go back to absolute coordinate system, G90, G41, so I can use my tool compensation, and I can program my part with the real coordinates. I don't have to add or subtract tool radius. G90, G41, X0. So my tool is going to move this direction, and it's going to stop on this side. I'm compensating my tool to the left side. If I don't use G41 and I go X0, I'm going to machine the radius of the tool into the part, and I don't want to do that. So G41, X0, I'm at this point right now, and I want to go up here. I'm changing my color so it's better to visualize, and I want to go up here, okay? Let's name this one point B, and this point, this is point A, and this is point B. My tool is right here. I want to go to point B. I have a width of 200, so I'm going Y, 200. Next point, I want to go to point C. I'm going to call this point C. And over here, point D. So I'm on point B. I want to go to point C. I have a length of 300. It's X 300. I'm on point C. I want to go to point D. So I go back to my Y0 line. Y0. And I'm going to complete my contour going to point A. But I don't want to just stop here on point A. I want to pass a little bit so I can go to the same point I started my tool on. So I'm going to X -20. So I have fully completed my contour in here, and I want to discompensate my tool going back to Y -20. G40, Y -20. And I can finalize my program with an M99. So one important point here is that I finalize my program in X and on Y at the same point I started my program. So this is important. Every time the program repeats, I can step down 1 millimeter. My CNC controller is going to repeat this program 52 times. When it jumps back here to line 91, I'm already at Z -1. So when it reads G91, it's going down Z -1 from the point that the tool is. So I'm at Z -1. When it reads again Z -1, it's going to Z -2. It's going to repeat this contour till I get to Z -52. When it repeats 52 times, because this is the repetition I want to do, when I finish this, my CNC controller is going to jump from my sub-program back to my main program where I left off. So it's going to continue from here. I want to end my program here. I want to go G0, Z 100, and M30 to finalize my program. And we have completed the part. I want to show you the other steps that we used. Here we have the tool path. So this is the part of the program that we program the tool path, where we want our tool to go in X, Y, and Z. So it's going to read this part, and from here it's automatically going to jump to our subprogram, and that's our tool path. When it reads this and we complete our part, we're going to end our program with safety, going back to the same height as we started, and M30 to finalize our program. So this is the end. This is why we use the method. So every time you're going to create a program from scratch, you're going to remember the method. You need a header, a tool path, and you need to end the program with safety. So it's H, header, T, tool path, and end with safety. If you're enjoying this lesson, give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to learn more CNC programming with me, I offer a complete CNC machine operation and programming course from absolute beginner to advanced macro programming. Everything is taught using methods designed to help you learn faster, apply the knowledge in your daily work, and to help you grow professionally. Click the link below to visit our website and learn more. Enroll today and get immediate access, plus a full 7-day money-back guarantee, so you can try the course risk-free. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, keep making chips, and remember, become the hero in your shop.